Today on Ask BRStv, we answer what's new on the Maxspect Gyre 300 series pumps. Hey guys, Randy here with a quick Ask BRStv question that has come up a few times in the reefing forums and on our hashtag AskBRStv Facebook group, where some folks were wondering about recent changes to the Maxspect Gyre power heads with the latest Gyre XF330 and XF350 versions that are currently available. Well, for me, there are about 4 specific changes that I'm pretty interested in with the 300 series pumps, being much quieter, easier to maintain, added flow directional control, and I can now run both my larger XF350 and smaller 330 pumps on a single advanced controller. Starting with how they are quieter than previous versions, and that's through the use of the sine wave style electrical currents rather than abrupt changes to electrical currents with sharp on and off patterns. The wave style is a smooth rise and fall that seems to create a quieter motor operation. For comparison, I put an XF230 and an XF330 on a small tank in the quietest room I could find here at BRS, and right away I could notice a significant difference between the two, with an audible hum coming from the XF230 and a very mild and more muffled operating noise on the XF330. So anecdotally, I put our decibel meters up to the back of each pump while they were running independently and noticed about a 3 or 4 decibel difference between them, with the ambient room without the pumps averaging at 47 decibels. The XF330 came in at around 50 decibels at 100% flow, while the 230 averaged around 53, which may not seem like a huge difference, but I could definitely tell by my own ear. The Gyre 300 series pumps are for sure easier to maintain than previous versions for me because they are super quick and easy to take apart and clean. The prop guard and magnet removal are far less delicate than before, with some simple O-rings and rubber feet holding them on. So as far as more control over where these pumps push water inside your tank, they're still one of the more desirable pumps for being able to place them higher in the water column without drawing in an air vortex and being able to shoot a sheet of water over the tops of corals. But it's been improved on a little bit more with the addition of the clip-on flow directors. I have to say that these clips are a big draw for me personally because it wasn't uncommon for me to twist the props during cleaning, which could shoot water out of the tank when I put it back in. But with these directors, I know exactly where the props are aimed and can adjust them easier. Maxspect does state that the flow directors will help guard the props from light and thus reduce potential algae growth, meaning less frequent maintenance. We've had our Gyre 350s on the BRS 160 for about a month now, and there are signs of less coralline algae under the guards, as could be expected. Yet we have a rigorous cleaning schedule already in place to avoid these large amounts of buildup from the get-go. Additionally, on the topic of flow, both XF300 pumps are relatively the same as the 200 series. However, with the 300 series advanced controller, I can now mix and match my 330 and 350 together on a single controller, meaning I can play around with 2 ranges of flow rates in different parts of my tank, from 0 to 2,300 gallons per hour with the 330 and 0 to 5,300 GPH on the 350, or simply pair 2 of the same size pumps together. So let's wrap this one up with a couple of quick notes about other differences I feel that are worth mentioning. One is that the 300 series advanced controllers are optimized specifically for the 330, 350 pump heads, so previous pump versions won't be compatible. Another difference is that there's not currently a 0 to 10 volt module to tie the XF300 series gyres to an aquarium controller with that functionality, but there is some pretty exciting control options on the horizon from CoralVue with the Hydros Wave Engine. If you want to see how other pumps can create a gyre in your tank, click that top video, or for a larger overview of choosing flow for your display tank, click the video on the bottom to join the BRS Preferred Reefer group, where we give away order refunds and pay for shopping carts each week. Click that link in the lower left, and we'll see you next time on Ask BRStv.